Hello, welcome. Hello everyone, welcome to the world premiere of Sydney, directed by Reginald Hudlin. My name's Cameron Bailey, I'm the CEO here at TIFF. I am thrilled to see all of you here tonight. Thank you so much for coming. I want to begin by thanking some of the people and the partners who make everything we do at TIFF possible. Our lead and major sponsors, Bell, RBC, Bulgari, and Visa, for their continued support. Thanks also to our major supporters, the Government of Canada, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, and the City of Toronto. A reminder, this film is eligible for our most important prize, that's the People's Choice Award. You decide who wins, and you can go online to tiff.net/vote to vote for the films of your choice. Don't forget to do that. Special welcome tonight to the Consul General of Canada in Los Angeles. That's Consul General Zabe Sheikh. Welcome, Zabe. And we're so glad to have, I think, most of Los Angeles in Toronto this weekend. Very glad to see that happening. A brief story, if you will indulge me. My father, Cameron Bailey Sr., passed 4 years ago. He started his life in Barbados. He worked on the buses in England, and then he trained to work in insurance, where he could wear a suit and tie to work every day. He was the first in his family to do that. My father carried himself with dignity. He stood up for himself as a black man in a largely white world. And some of that, I know, he learned from watching Sidney Poitier on the big screen. We will never fully know the full impact of what Sidney did for us, but this film helps. It's a labor of love, and I'm so glad that you were the very first audience in the world to see it. Big thanks to Apple TV+. I want to thank the producers, Oprah Winfrey and Derek Murray. And I want to thank director Reginald Hudlin, who's given us so much joy with movies like House Party and Boomerang and Marshall. And right now, I want to ask you to join me in welcoming a remarkable figure. We're so thrilled that she is here in Toronto again at the Toronto Film Festival. Please join me in welcoming the producer of Sydney, Oprah Winfrey.
Hello, Canada. Hello. Toronto, TIFF. It is my great pleasure and honor to be here tonight. And I will thank you. And I will tell you that this is the first public appearance I have made since COVID. And only Sidney Poitier could get me out to do it, I have to tell you. I have loved him my whole life. You all have heard the story, 10 years old, watching on my linoleum floor. My mother is, a single mother on welfare. I'm babysitting for my half-brother and sister, and I see him win the Academy Award. And it changed what I believe was possible for my life, seeing that black man win an Oscar in 1964. I have loved him my whole life. There's nobody on earth that I've ever known, heard, read, talked about, interviewed that I have more respect and admiration for. And so when I was called by Reginald Hudlin and asked to be a part of producing this film in his honor, I had to say yes. In every part of your being, a lot of times you're like, should I? I don't know if I should or shouldn't. But every part of my being said yes. And I am so pleased that we were allowed to be here at the Toronto International Film Festival, and that you are the first audience, not just to see the film, but you're the first audience that will be able to pay tribute to his life since his passing. So tonight is It is a memorial celebration because it's the first time that his daughters and family have gathered in his name since his passing. It's the first time we were all together today since his passing. And the opportunity to speak not only his name, but to share his story was what Reginald Hudlin and Derek and our team wanted to do, and wanted to do in such a way that we knew we loved him, we knew what his life force has meant for us, and we wanted you to be able to experience the same. And I will tell you, having been his friend, his daughter friend, him being a father and brother friend to me all these years, there was not one time in my life where I ever had a conversation with him and didn't come away feeling expanded from the experience. And that is what I'm hoping will happen when you watch Sidney tonight. And who made that possible? Reginald Hudlin, one of the great directors of our time. Reginald Hudlin.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. This night means so much to me because Sidney Poitier means so much to me. Obviously, as a filmmaker, he, as an actor, as a director and a producer, he means so much, but he's more than that to me. Along with my father, Sidney Poitier was the definition of manhood to me. His strength, his courage, his intelligence, his moral center, his integrity, his elegance, I can go on and on. I said, oh, that's the bar. That's who we're supposed to be. And so many people I know feel that same way. I'm talking to my friend Quentin Tarantino, who said, well, I wanted Sidney Poitier to be my father. We all did, exactly. Except for Halle Berry, who wanted to marry Sidney Poitier. You know, so, I mean, and there's no way of truly measuring his impact on the world. Would I exist without Sidney Poitier? No. Would Oprah Winfrey exist without Sidney Poitier? No. Would Barack Obama exist without Sidney Poitier? No. It's impossible to measure his impact on the global culture. So all we can do is be thankful. I'm also so thankful to be here at the Toronto International Film Festival. I've always been a huge admirer of this festival, and this is my first time I have a film here at Saturday night. This is great. I love Canada. There's a lot of Hudlins in Canada, so I feel a familial connection here. And also, most importantly, the production company that helped make this movie happen is a Canadian-based company. So let me please introduce the head of that company, the producing partner of this, Derek Murray.
Epic, right? I mean, it's incredible. Oprah's been our North Star throughout this production. I've said that all the way through. And Reggie's vision to see it come alive over the last 2 years has been, an experience of my lifetime. They asked me outside, how does it feel to be at TIFF with this movie? Are you kidding? This is what Sidney deserves, to be here right tonight with you, telling his story. As Oprah said, this is the first time this truly is a memorial for Sidney with his family in attendance. Oprah, Reggie, Cameron, with your love and affection. It's incredible. It's just a magical moment. We're so glad you're all here. We appreciate the TIFF International Film Festival being supported from day one. As soon as there was a rumor about this movie, Cameron was like, you're coming here. That's it. You're coming here. And that's true. And Apple Original Films, how could we say enough about them? I mean, this is a collaborative experience. It's a collaborative production with Oprah's leadership, Reggie's vision. Here we are. Yeah, enjoy.
Here we are. Enjoy the film.